We arrived in Halls Creek after a bit of a treacherous ride in the darkness, dodging kangaroos. Got here safe and sound, managed to have a quick tub. 4 of our support crew, Muzz, Trev, Chambo and Lindy, all had to get back to Melbourne for work commitments, but we've just been joined by Digit and Lynn. They've rolled up. The show continues.
Doing a bit of preparation for the road, but now have to deal with the cops.
It's been amazing.
So I'll put my license plate back on, otherwise I'll get pinned. The chappie lost his. He's a bit up the creek in here.
With over 1,000 k's to Darwin and the major highway seeming a bit daunting, the boys took the back roads and took in a bit of sightseeing. First on the list was the Bungle Bungles.
We've come across our first water crossing at the Bungle National Park. Got to be pretty careful about this because it doesn't take much for a little bit of water on these engines to shut it down. We've only got a limit of about 1 foot, so well, we'll give it a shot and see what happens.
Nicely done. Ooh, just missed. Good. Got it! There were more water crossings to count.
Broken this piece here, which is the triple tree, so that holds the front end together. If that goes, it's going to make the steering rock backwards and forwards like that, so going to have to do something about it, and I'm pretty sure that duct tape isn't going to fix that one, but anyway, we'll have a bit of a look at it. We'll throw a few Chappie will throw a few spanners around, and I'll supervise from a distance.
A night in the campsite, then a look around.
Basically, there's a piece of metal in here that is broken. It's snapped in half. That's because the shockers have got no fluid in them anymore, which is punching the suspension through here. So at the moment, it's held together with duct tape and a ratchet strap. The mechanic's on it, but we're about to say, Chappie, we'd be better off doing it at the servo so we can sit down and have something to eat and do all of that.
I'm just going to start doing it now. There it goes, look at that. That's all I wanted to do.
I reckon we'll get another
1,000 k's out of it.
We have to get 1,000 k's out of it.
Nice to be on the bitumen after a lot of miles on corrugation. The speed limit on the open road in the Northern Territory is 130. I don't think it's going to make any difference to the bikes.
Big 95 there, Cavey. In top gear.
Drafting all the way down the hill, absolutely hammered it, beat these other clowns by about 5 minutes.
That's it, 95 in top gear. It's not bad, my other Ducati does 125 in second. But anyway.
What's this thing? 2.5 weeks of free riding and they see one of these. Back on the bitumen with an overnight stay in the beautiful Kununurra. on the road again. The agenda for the day included what amounts to an inland sea.
That out there is Lake Argyle. Looks a little bit like the Whitsundays. It's 75 kilometres long, 35 kilometres wide, and holds 52 times more volume than Sydney Harbour. That little dam wall down there, the Argyle Dam, contains all of this water. All of this water is specifically used for irrigation, and down there in Kununurra there are a lot of vegetable and fruit growers down there which supply most of the Northern Territory, Western Australia, and indeed the eastern states.
A night camping, and then back in the saddle and on to Catherine. The team were a tad excited. After 2.5 weeks, they could have a swim. And get the dust out of those places you'd never thought you'd find it. Pure luxury. The team spent the night at Edith Falls and had 2 swims in one day. The dust and the sand were becoming only a memory. The next day saw the team pushing on up the highway to Adelaide River. A good rest and relax before riding into Darwin the next day for the big finale of the adventure that began so long ago.